Hey, what is going on, bros? Insomnia from the Mexican Gamers channel. Welcome to episode 1 of my brand new Q&A series. I actually don't want to call it Q&A series. I don't want to call it just a Q&A. It seems too generic. You know, it seems just too common, I guess. I'd like to, I don't know, I was trying to think of a name, but I couldn't really come up with one. I thought about maybe naming it Pregúntame, which is ask me in Spanish. That's what it means, Pregúntame. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll end up naming it like that. For this first episode, it'll just be Q&A number 1, I guess. But if you have any like little clever name or a name that you think would be good for the series, where this series is where you ask me questions, you know, just a little simple questions, not advice or anything like that, just little simple questions. And you know, I give you my opinion, I give you my answers to those questions, right? It could be about me, it could be about a certain football game, it could be about whatever, you know, something, a video game, whatever. You just want my opinions, or you want to ask me a question about myself. This is what the series is. So yeah, if you have any, you know, clever little names that you think would be good, let me know. But let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. So yeah, I asked you guys to leave some questions. I didn't really ask you guys to leave some questions in the last video, but I just asked if it would be a smart idea to bring this series to life, to actually go through with it. And some of you guys said yeah, and you left some questions. So the first question we have is from Baseball 2662 2662, and he says, how tall are you? Well, buddy, I'm actually 6'1". Yes, I'm 6'1". Some people say I'm tall, man. Some people are like, hey, man, you're tall. I don't think 6'1" is tall, you know. I just think that's sort of average. I consider like 6'4", 6'8", stuff like that. That's tall. That's tall. But I guess to some people I'm tall. But yeah, I'm 6'1". All right, the next one is from Mr. Azteca 619, and he says, where are you from? Well, I'm from Texas, man. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I was born here. I'm living here now, but I actually wasn't raised here. I was raised in a border town, so I would go to Mexico like every weekend, because I have a lot of family in Mexico. But yeah, man, I've lived in Texas all my life. I'm a Texas bro. So yeah, I love it here. You know, it's great. So yeah, I'm from Texas. Cesar 510 HD asks, what's your kill death ratio? Well, buddy, I actually had to go look that up. By you know, in that question, I assume you mean in Black Ops 2, right? My KD in Black Ops 2. Well, I actually had to look that up. I went on to Call of Duty Elite and I grabbed this little screen cap of my kill death ratio, and it says it's 1.57. So yeah, that's my KD ratio in Black Ops 2. Not very good, I know. My score per minute is 342. My win percentage is 49%, which is pretty bad. It's not very good. But I don't know, man. I'm just, as you guys, I've said it many times, I don't know, I'm kind of burnt out on not only just Call of Duty, but on the current shooters, man. I'm tired. I'm ready for the new next gen consoles, the new revolutionary game, whatever Bungie is working on, whatever what you call it, Respawn Entertainment is working on. I'm ready for those, man. But yeah, man, if you go to my Call of Duty Elite, you could see how in Black Ops 1 my KD ratio was a 2 point something. You know, I actually used to be a 2 KD player. And then Modern Warfare 3, since I didn't really like the game, it was like a 1.8 something. And then now it's a 1.6 something. It's like, man, or a 1.5 something. It's like, it keeps going down, but I just take it less and less seriously every single year it comes out. So yeah, 1.57 is my KD ratio. Faded Diamond, that's the next question. It comes from Faded Diamond. Do you make commentary straight from Sony Vegas? When I do that, it lags. I need help. That's what he asked. So this is a little bit more of a tech question. And you know, while I really can't give you help directly, I feel your pain, brother, because before I had this laptop where I do all my videos in, I used to have to do my commentaries, make my videos in an old computer that we used to have, which had 2 gigs of RAM, a horrible processor. So I had that problem where I would load my gameplays onto Sony Vegas and it would lag, man. I would try to see the gameplay and it was super choppy, so I would have to try to anticipate what was going on in the gameplay, try to remember what actually happened in the gameplay, because it was super laggy. It was just horrible. So I feel your pain, man. And I'd say it's just your computer. Sometimes, you know, what I would do when the lag was super bad, it was really choppy, the gameplay, I would have to, you know, open the gameplay file on a Windows Media Player window and then try to do the commentary from there, because it actually doesn't lag when you watch it in Windows Media Player, but it'll lag when you watch it in Sony Vegas because it takes so much more of your memory and your processor. So yeah, that's what I'd say. It's probably your computer. Thankfully now I have this laptop where I don't have that problem. My laptop, it has a quad core i7, 8 gigs of RAM. It's a decent laptop. It's good enough for this video stuff. It doesn't lag in Sony Vegas or anything like that for the most part. And the render time isn't that good in this laptop. It honestly isn't, but it'll have to do for now. It's not a super beast PC. I wish I had one of those, man, that render your videos in like 10 minutes. I wish, man. This one still takes about an hour plus. So yeah, bro. So it sucks. I mean, I had that problem too. All right, let's move on to the next question. This one is from George Casillas, or Jorge Casillas 01, and he says, "Will you ever make a clan, bro? That would be amazing." Huh? A clan? I assume again you mean Black Ops 2, Call of Duty. I think that's what you mean. And no, I really don't have plans of making a clan. I don't have any plans of doing it because, again, going back to what I've said a couple times before, I don't know, I'm just bored with the current shooters, not only with Black Ops 2 but also with Battlefield 3, with just the current shooters, man. I need something new, because I still like first person shooters. They're still one of my favorite genres of gaming, of video games, but yeah, I'm just a little burnt out, like I don't know. So a clan, it just doesn't seem like it's not in my plans. I doubt I'll make a clan anytime soon. But yeah, hopefully I answered your question, bro. So let's move on to the next one. This one is from Jonathan Flores, and he says, "Another FIFA series?" with 3 question marks. So he must be really curious. Another FIFA series. I've thought, man. I've thought, because I've never played FIFA Ultimate Team. Some people have asked me in the comments, "Bro, your My Player is amazing, but try FIFA Ultimate Team. Try playing Ultimate Team." And I've never played Ultimate Team, man. I've never played Ultimate Team. I've never even played online in FIFA 13, to be honest with you. Now that I'm realizing that I've never really played online. So if I would bring another FIFA series, it would not be right now, because right now we have 2 going on, which is the one on Fridays, the one that you guys will watch tomorrow, which is the FIFA 13 Liga MX Simulations. That's one of my series, and then the second one, my favorite, and what seems to be everyone's favorite, which is the FIFA 13 My Player series. Santi Muya's Dream Begins. We have those 2 going on. So fitting another one in here, I see it very, very difficult. But once we finish with the Liga MX Simulations, we might bring some Ultimate Team, maybe not really like hardcore. I've seen some FIFA channels and they bring it hardcore Ultimate Team. Nah, man, it would probably be a noob series where I ask you guys for help and pointers, and you guys give me tips on how to be good at Ultimate Team or something like that. But yeah, that's not FIFA series, not any time soon, I guess. So hopefully I answered your question, man. So the next one is from MQSC Fatboy, and this one actually is a Twitter question. He was the only one who sent me a question by Twitter. Remember, you could send me questions by sending me YouTube messages on PlayStation 3 if you have me on your friends list, on here on the YouTube comments in this video, obviously, and on Twitter. You could follow me on Twitter, link in the description, and yeah, you can send me questions there. That's probably the most direct way to reach me on Twitter, because I could be in school, in class, or I could be wherever, and I'll get the little Twitter notification. I'll see your question or your comment right away. So yeah, let's get to the question. This Twitter question from MQSC Fatboy, and he says, "Hey, I saw that Q&A inbound video, and I just wanted to ask you if you could do a setup vid and show us your face." So my friend, the setup video, yeah, I could see it possible, probably for a special little video, maybe 1,000 subscribers or something like that, a little milestone. I know it's not a big deal. I tried not to make a big deal about subscribers, because it's just like a number, you know what I mean? Like, if you have, I don't know, 1 million subs and more than half of them don't watch you, or something like that, I don't know. I just don't see it. It's just a number. But I'm getting off topic here. The setup video, yeah, I see that as a possibility. The face, shows your face. I know some people are curious, and it would be cool, but I don't know, man. I just don't feel that comfortable, with cameras, man. In general, in general, I've always been that type of person that doesn't like taking pictures. Like, I don't like taking pictures. I know some girls, like on Facebook or something, they'll have like hundreds of pictures of themselves, and it's like, man, I've never really taken a picture of myself and put it on Facebook or anything like that. I just don't do that, I just don't take pictures. I mean, obviously, like in family reunions or with, here and there, but I just not never of myself. I've never feel inclined to, all right, today I'm gonna take a picture of myself, nothing like that. So just cameras in general it's not my comfort level. But hopefully in the future, man, maybe in the future, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And I understand the curiosity, because I've been in that place. I've been in that place where I watch Chris move, and before now I've seen how he looks like. But you're obviously curious. You hear the voice, you watch all of his videos, but you don't know what the dude looks like, and you wonder. You wonder. So I understand you asking, and it's cool. So yeah, I mean, hopefully in the future, I wouldn't write it off. My answer is not no. I'm not saying no, but I'm just saying, like, not right now, because I'm just not that comfortable with it, So hopefully I could warm up to that. And yeah, that was a pretty good question, man. So the setup video, possibly, yeah. Like, I'll say yeah to the setup video, and the show us your face, yeah, possibly in the future. But I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes, I'll do one tomorrow. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, thanks for your questions, bros. That was the last question we had. I think that was 7 questions we covered. Probably the only 7 we got, man. I picked these questions up on Wednesday. So if one of your questions didn't make it, if you just asked it, then that was probably why, because I had already picked these up. So yeah, if you have any questions for me and you want to make the next video, which will be on Wednesday, I think I'm making this series. I know today is Thursday, but I'm thinking of making this series a Wednesday series. And if you want your questions answered on next week's episode on Wednesday, leave them down in the comments below. Send me a message here on YouTube. Again, if you have me on your PlayStation's friend list, you can send me questions there. If you have me on Twitter, or follow me on Twitter, and you can send me those, send me questions there. Those are all ways to get in contact with me and send me your questions, make it to the little series. And yeah, so leave me your questions and leave me your feedback on what you thought about this first episode. This was some Battlefield 3 gameplay. I know I didn't even talk about it, because I mean, I'm not even watching the gameplay. I just know it's gonna be some Battlefield. And this series it's not gonna be about the gameplay at all. It's just gonna be about your questions. If you want my opinions on something or anything like that, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I really like doing this, man. It was something new, and I really like it. So if you don't get involved, if you're watching this and you just have you're curious about something, ask me a question. Ask me a question. It could be simple. It could be, I don't know. It doesn't have to be about me. It could be about a certain soccer team or football team or basketball team or whatever. It doesn't matter. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of my Q&A series. I don't want it to be named Q&A, but I need to come up with a name. I thought about naming it Pregúntame, like ask me in Spanish, right? But I don't know. I'll still keep trying to think of a clever little name. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments or hit me up on Twitter, whatever. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's a pretty long video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, bros, and as always, take care.